Hello everybody, welcome back, good morning. Let's have a look at the chart on Saturday morning. So we had a very decent pump yesterday, in fact a big one. It was really big from the bottom to the top. That was almost an 8% move, right to that 20 moving average on Bitcoin daily. Where we're starting to see a bit of a pullback on it at the moment. Now, if it breaks from here, so be it. We can extend these targets all the way up. This is still a descending trend. So, and to be fair, if you're going to take a short position, you could think about one here. I took a short position yesterday based on the S&P, and Bitcoin carried on. So I got stopped out of that one. Nobody's perfect. No one's perfect, but that's what risk management's for. Live to fight another day. So I am seriously considering pulling the trigger on this one. It's just a bit early in the morning for me to pull the trigger on anything really, other than the toaster. So let's have a look at what's going on for the closure on S&P yesterday. So we're going to take it to a 4-hourly, which is the most important. We've also got this horizontal, by the way, so it's met the horizontal, that's fine. But the most important thing for me was to look at the 200 simple moving average, where I basically took my short position, and it's still alive. Obviously, not playing through the weekend, but it is still alive. And I'm looking for a rejection around here, a rejection that actually takes us down to a new low, a new local low. That would be not a zero. And obviously my target is based on the daily, which is still very much a bullish chart, which is somewhere between 4,770 to 4,700 flat at the moment. That would be the top target. I don't think we'll be going much further than that, and if we do, fair play. We'll see what we do, but that would be my top target as of this moment in time. The Bitcoin dominance chart had a bit of a move up yesterday, so altcoins, crypto, and Bitcoin all generally moved up. But the dominance chart moved up with it. Now this is still a descending trend as well, and we can get rejected at 55% dominance. To be fair, we could find support around 53. We could even extend the target down a lot further. But look, we've got a golden cross forming on the exponentials on the weekly here, which is, well, bullish, should we say, but it also invites a retest of that, which means that altcoins can still rally and have an alt season before it goes back and swallowed back into Bitcoin. It is an interesting chart, I have to say. We've never seen a weekly golden cross on the Bitcoin dominance chart. We don't really know what it means, to be honest. We have no idea what it means, but it does exist, and it's going to confirm this week. So next week we will see what that means. Now we also have a golden cross on on simple moving averages. We've had that about a month ago, and it did lead to continuation. No retest though, but continuation. So this is a bullish picture for Bitcoin, and it's not particularly exciting for altcoins if you take that on face value. And again, because it's never happened before. Remember, this chart is only a baby. Doesn't really have much history, and then half of its history is irrelevant. So we're looking at maybe something that means something, maybe it doesn't. We do have one giant drive of bearish divergence on the weekly here. So all I just want to put to you is that golden crosses often get retested, and if we are going to get a retest, it's 51.5% dominance. So maybe we see a pullback to that, but this is still a bullish trend. So Bitcoin still dominant and probably will maintain its dominance. And I would be looking for rejections at higher levels. First major level around 58%. And then the next one above that is a fair bit higher, to be honest with you, a fair bit higher, around about 64%. So we got two major areas where we can see a major rejection on the dominance chart, but not looking for a massive continuous alt season right now. But it's not, whether you're bullish or bearish on this chart, with or without the golden cross, that does invite a retest, but there's not really enough signs on this to say that it's going to happen right away. Down to the 4-hourly, we are reclaiming moving averages, currently above majority, finding rejection on the 200 simple moving average, just like the S&P did. So let's have a think about what Bitcoin could do. Now, if Bitcoin manages to break above this huge resistance area, which is currently sitting at, we'll call it 63,343, roughly. If we break and close above that, then we are looking for 65, and then maybe we get back into this box, which would basically be a breakout at that point. I mean, anywhere above this level is almost confirmed breakout, really. It kind of is. But it is the weekend. We did do a big move yesterday. That doesn't mean we can't continue to move now, but this is still a downtrend until proven otherwise. And what will prove it otherwise? A breakout. Now, have we seen a breakout? No. Are we at resistance? Yeah. So we're at resistance on a daily. No proven breakout as of yet. No positive cross on a histogram. No bullish divergence on the higher term timeframes. So we'll take it back to the shorter term timeframes, which are highlighted by 200 simple and exponential that take us up to those areas. Basically the horizontal here and the horizontal here, which is, like I say, highlighted by the moving averages. No bearish divergence on this though, so we could still make that leap to 65,340. We could still make that push up today or tomorrow. We could still do that. But no pump signal, no trend signal. We are just moving up from this low, which again is pretty sweet. It's definitely sweet, and this was assumed at the beginning of the week when we saw a pullback into roughly around the Bollinger Band of the weekly, which is normally a good place to enter for any kind of long-term projection on anything. So, you know, the standard Bollinger Band strategy. And I use a 21 exponential as well. You probably noticed this. I saw somebody made a comment on it. Yeah, I use Bollinger Bands and I use an exponential, a 21 exponential. The reason for it is that they both more or less serve the same purpose, depending on how volatile the asset is. Sometimes it means that the 20 moving average is too much of a lagger, and it's the 21 that catches it. And we can see that actually that was the case for Bitcoin here. The 21 exponential did tag it. So that's why I always have both simples and exponentials on all of my charts, because it depends on how volatile it is at the time or how volatile it is in general. The more volatile it is, the more likely it's going to use exponentials. The slower and sort of sluggish the chart, the more likely it's going to use simples. And in this instance, it did use the exponential, which is fine, absolutely fine. Now you'll notice if you look up to the top of my screen, I've got, and I am looking at meme coins. That's not because I've become a degenerate trader. It's because for whatever reason, Pepe is looking like a good chart. In fact, from what I can see, it's one of the best charts in crypto, which disgusts me. But why the hell not? You know, what is cryptocurrency at the end of the day? What the hell are we even doing? What is it that we're buying and why? It doesn't matter. Does it matter? I don't know. Who knows what it is that we're doing? It's probably sometimes best not to think about it too much. So why wouldn't Pepe outperform everything in the form of an awesome chart? Because that's what we've got. This has maintained its bullish position since it went 10x basically, and it's still bullish now. Now, looking at the Itchy Cloud, we don't have pump or trend signal. We need this portion of the leading portion of the cloud to flash green. That'll be the last piece that we're waiting for. We've got a positive cross here. Cheeky spans above price and cloud, and the price action is also above the cloud. So this does look like it wants to rally on. You can also see that this is a breakout. If you were to draw yourself a formation in there, I would go by the fact that it's broken from the Bollinger Band itself. Rejection, support, bang. So that's a breakout and a retest, and we are looking for it to move back up. So I think this is going back up to, you know, what do we call it? 1,000 Pepe sats. So I don't know what you want to call that. I don't know what you'd call them. But the breakout is clear from price action and momentum and money flow and MACD. So this does look like it wants to go up, back up to 1,000 Pepe sats and beyond. And you know what normally happens? They all move together. SHIB, not quite the same. Look at this on the 4-hourly, finding resistance here. That's fine. Resistance hopefully will break. What are we doing over here? We do look like we've broken out, and we've got that retest on the Bollinger Band center. And again, we're still bullish on this one. Look at the size of the golden cross. Really good stuff. So it does look like this one is actually trying to form a breakout. I'll get rid of this, and we will see if we have any kind of similar. So yeah, we are working on a potential breakout. We haven't had a breakout. We might be early at trying to confirm it, but it looks like it wants to do it. And if we base it around the big brother, which is Pepe now, which seems to be the leader of the, or I wouldn't say the leader, but definitely the leader when it comes to gains. It's Pepe is the new doge. It's the new shib. Then maybe we can assume that a breakout's coming for shib, and that would take us back up to, what is it, 3,555 shib sats. I don't know what you want to call these things. And finally, something that I can actually talk about in real money terms. We've got a golden cross retest on Dogecoin, and we are at the moment pushing the resistance. Just like Bitcoin, pushing the resistance at the Bollinger Band and the daily, so right in the center there, 20 and the 21. Not a confirmed breakout on this one, not yet. We can still see the resistance for money flow. We can still see the resistance for... Actually, no, we are breaking out here. And a positive cross would go a long way. So we're looking for a breakout of momentum and price action at the same time, which would give us a price of, we'll call it around 15.8 cents, and then we'll be looking for that to move up. So meme coins actually look good here, shockingly. Meme coins look good. And so, you know, if we continue like this and we do get these confirmed breakouts, we'll see where the closures on the daily are, and obviously Bitcoin has a big big influence on what's going to happen over here. We might be looking for some serious moves on meme coins, and to be honest with you, we looked at some really low coins yesterday. They're basically shit coins, huge shit coins, basically, massive steaming shit coins that were meme coins. I can't remember the names of them. Brett Grok. AI Doge. We're looking at all kinds of stuff on the Patreon, that would be. And yeah, they're volatile, and you know, this is the risk you take. It's high risk, high reward, you know, so it's up to you if you wanted to take those trades. I think based on what we've seen with Pepe, Shib and Doge, that we are in some cases confirmed breakouts, and in others about to confirm breakouts, that maybe meme coins just overall just have a massive rally. And when I say massive rally, I'm just saying they're going to rally more than anything else. I'm not saying they're going to double, triple, or 10x. You know, we were lucky on the last one. We managed to double our money on SHIB within a week or so, really, when we got in at the lows. I don't see it that we're looking to do anything like that now, but if we're going to move on anything, I think meme coins are going to be the place, the ones to do it. I don't want to take that chance, to be fair with you. I'm still very much a cautious trader, and I don't want to be dealing with that throughout the weekend. My trading takes place almost exclusively in the week when I have time to trade. You know, at the moment I've got kids. They're going to want to go out. They're going to want to do stuff. They're probably going to see their mates. I'm going to have to hang around with even more kids. There's no chance for me to manage a trade over the weekend with the itinerary that I've got planned. So yeah, I would assume breakouts on meme coins as of this moment in time, because that's what it looks like it wants to do. And Bitcoin, again, you know, does look like it wants to push a little further. And if it does, that's not a big problem either. We either get rejected right this very moment in time, or we push a little higher to 65,000, just a little higher than that, and then get rejection. But we'll see. I prefer the weekday trading, because we need the S&P, we need the Dixie, we need all of that to try and work out what the best trading environment is. And despite the little rally that we've had at the moment, the overall trading environment for me still is one of a downtrend, and so I would allow for the downtrend to continue. And if it doesn't continue, and we do show signs of, well, a healthier trading environment, broadly speaking, then yeah, it's easy to make money again. We can just make trades without having to worry about continuous downtrends or whatever. But for the moment, I take the market as it is, and the market's still offering warning signs. I'm not getting too complacent and overconfident, and that lower lows will be formed over the summer, and that is that. There's nothing really much more to say about that. So I'll leave with you there. Hopefully that has been interesting. If you want to join the Patreon, Discord, or Telegram, all links in the description below. Other than that, have a nice weekend. Subscribe to the channel. Take it easy.